Phone's on, Chris.
Alright.
Hello.
What do you want? What do you want?
If my under-year-old son and I have dinner together at a restaurant, and I drink 2 beers, and if he pays for dinner, then technically he was able to purchase beer underage.
It wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah, he wouldn't be wrong at all.
He wouldn't be wrong.
As long as he's not consuming it.
Yeah.
Because it's not underage consumption.
No. If
honestly,
you two haven't figured it out yet, it's just one very random live podcast at this point. Like we're not caring at this point.
One of those was me. So one of the viewers was me because I hadn't opened my phone.
Wow.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to see if it was coming through, and it was. So
Whatever.
we're good now.
No, we're not.
We're good.
No. Aha. We're good.
What?
Streaming is resuming.
Okay. Can they not hear us now? Can they
I don't
hear us
know.
now? We're still recording though, so we're gonna keep going.
Well,
Who cares?
I can record now. I can start.
Who cares?
Well,
It's gonna
I'll
post
start-
to YouTube afterwards.
Yeah, I'll start
so
doing it.
I've never heard of anyone actually buying a CD of Kids Bop CD, but they've managed to produce 30 of them.
what? Isn't there like 40 some now actually?
Yeah, I think
Like,
so.
There's like over 40 Kids Bop. Can we search this? Like, see how many Kids Bop CDs that there
How
are?
many Kid Bop CDs are?
Like, how many there are that have been produced? I'm pretty sure they're over 40 something. Like, I don't remember.
Oh, Drace, this is one for you.
Oh god.
Why are there signs cautioning school is in session, drive carefully? Aren't I more likely to hit a kid when school's out of session?
True.
That is very true.
That is true. I
very
would
true.
think like you could be like school's dismissing, and that would be like school time that they dismiss.
Yeah.
How many kids bop? Work in progress. We're still searching the internet.
Well, they're saying that there are more than 17 million Kid Bop albums have been sold.
How?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
right?
like when I was younger, my
17
dad bought
million.
all of them for me.
Bruh.
Like every time there would be one that came out, my dad would buy them for me.
Why?
Oh my gosh, they have more.
I was a kid who got like Linkin Park CDs, and
Yeah, well, see,
Like-
originally my mom,
I'd be sitting there listening to Alice in Chains with my dad while he was driving down
like
the street.
my mom wouldn't want me to listen to like the kind of music my dad wanted me to listen to. And then like once I hit like 10, it was like, oh yeah, I'll listen to Linkin Park, I'll listen to this band, I'll listen to that. Well, like
Guess how many?
But
Guess how many?
52,
No. Lower.
40, 45,
Lower, but close.
30?
43,
39.
39.
They're
Really?
one off from 40.
wow.
And everyone that has OCD is now annoyed.
And it's like, oh, they should just stop after 40.
I apologize for any noise that occurred, but this is bothering me.
Speaking of OCD, and he still
God.
didn't get it.
Shh. Okay, I got it. Sorry, there was a hair on our wind guard and it's bothering me.
Oh my god. This is
Dude,
our
oh,
OCD
yay!
friends.
There's nobody watching.
Okay, whatever. We're not gonna. We're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Just why
Let's
not?
read another thing off the internet. 'Cause that's what. Random.
Indian version of How I Met Your Mother lasts only one episode and it's titled The Wedding.
That's okay.
Wow.
Well,
That's funny.
that's good.
On truth and advertising, but funny.
You want to talk about advertising? Mall kiosk employees are the real life pop-up ads.
And guess what? You got your ears pierced by a pop-up ad.
Yeah, you know what? It's fine though. As long as I don't get them infected and it just doesn't work out and I have to take them out, well then I'm fine.
Wait a minute. Does that mean if they get infected, I can throw Kaspersky at you saying you have a virus?
I guess you can. Yeah. Or Norton or whatever. Well,
you're just gonna see me with like a basket full of
Well,
antivirus software, and I'm just gonna dump it on
no,
you.
because it's not really a virus at that point. It's bacterial infection.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's still a virus to your body.
you could just like,
I mean-
you could throw like Percocets at me.
You'd enjoy that way
And
too much.
prednisones.
Oh God.
Oh.
No.
We don't condone any of this. Like there is no, we do not condone any of this whatsoever.
We should totally go back to. Let's read another random. We have 2 people listening.
Woo, yeah, 2 people. What's up?
Let us know how you're doing.
Yeah, let us know how you're doing. If you got any questions or just want to hear us rant about random stuff, give us a topic
Throw us
to rant about.
topics.
Yeah.
We're on doing whatever. This is off the wall. Don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
From my blanket's point of view, I'm a pillow.
Okay.
Why? How?
It makes sense though.
It does. It makes perfect sense. But why?
I should have shut the window. It's getting mad cold in here.
Fine, let me do it.
Is that cold with a K?
Oh my god.
Let's take it too loud. But yeah, this is really cool. We're off doing
You
this
know who
again.
could really make a lot more money? Disney.
Disney.
How? They own
They own everything that isn't like.
They might own everything, but like Disney is the one of the only places where the prices for children's tickets should be more than the adult tickets.
And they're not. I believe they're the same tickets to get in the park. I don't know the actual ticket.
I know,
cost.
good job. That is the best part about the interwebs.
I forgot I had
Because
the
if
iced tea
Disney,
right
like-
here.
Yeah, because if Disney
I didn't
like,
realize I had both.
Oh my god.
if they ever charged for children,
We have a brunette in the room that's a blonde.
and you have the blonde who's really, really, really blonde.
Oh my god. I apologize for the stream on this. Like, it's really, really glitchy. It seems.
That's probably why we keep losing our
Yeah.
viewers.
I mean, there's one still watching, so that's a plus, but it's glitchy.
We apologize for this.
Well, yeah, we really do apologize.
I really don't know. Random stuff on the internet. Is there anything
Yeah,
else
right.
interesting? That just seems like a good topic to go off of, and you
It
can go off of
does.
that forever. That's like the YouTubers that all do like the why would you post this on the internet stuff. We're just doing like random BS on the internet.
Trace.
I just updated the thing, so it's literally the description is random internet stuff.
Trace.
Hold on. You asked me a question, and I'm gonna answer your question, boy.
Alright.
Alright?
Alright.
You can wait.
I know, but like this one little factoid is like bothering the hell out of me.
Alright, what? What is it?
When our computer gets too hot, they freeze.
Oh, this is true.
This is very true.
When
Alright,
a
what do you?
computer
Okay, which one do you want? You want the Disney World tickets, Disneyland tickets, Disney Cruise?
World.
World is Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
let's go
Well,
for
they,
World.
well, they have World all around the world. Technically, they have Disney.
Yeah,
There's just Disney World, I believe.
Yeah, but there's a Disneyland in California, right?
Yeah.
And there's only those two.
There's some in other countries though.
So I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
There's like Disneyland, like the Philippines. They have
I
Disneyland.
thought they had Disney World in like
I don't
Beijing.
know.
So, theme park tickets for 10 days. It's $40 for 10 days.
All ages.
I don't see anything.
Because if they do it per person, it's okay.
Price is USD per day, per ticket, tax, ages 10 10 and up.
How does the price go? Does the price go down depending
Yeah,
on the days?
because for 2 days it's 110, 3 days it's 96, 4 days it's 81, 5 days it's 80 or 68.
Why
Okay,
does it go
and
down?
it goes down.
Because it
Because
banks
they want you to stay longer.
Yeah, it banks on you spending money at the park.
Yeah.
Because when you have
And
tickets
the
to the park,
rooms.
yeah,
Yeah, because that's just the
Rooming.
ticket for the. This is just the ticket for the theme park.
yeah.
Yeah. This is why it's really inexpensive for people to take their kids to Disney when they live in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my uncle will go to Disney and it's like, oh, it's like us going to Six Flags like for the day. And
Yeah.
Six Flags is
But
still really
the
expensive
prices
though.
per day and per ticket plus tax ages 10 and up.
Okay.
So if you're
this
10
is-
if you're 10 years old and older and you go for 10 days, it's $40.
what if you're less than 10?
I'm not seeing anything.
At the
like
same
that.
time, like most of those theme parks, they have like that height limit, so
Yeah,
to get on some of the rides. So maybe
Okay,
like you
so-
shouldn't take your. I don't know. I guess they don't make nearly as much money off of the younger kids, so they're just like, oh, whatever,
I guess so.
take them in for free or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Well, going by this with the after hours thing, right?
Yeah.
It said because it was like Disney after hours kind of thing. They're saying the tickets look like the same price, but after hours thing, right? I heard that.
I know.
I heard
I
that.
thought it was you.
What
What?
are you doing?
I was checking something. I wanted to see.
You was checking stuff.
Yes. Sorry.
We still have one faithful listener.
Unless it's still counting me as there.
Whatever, man. Ironing
shouldn't be, I'm
boards
not
are
on
merely
it.
surfboards that have given up and gotten a real job.
What?
Ironing boards are just surfboards that actually got up and got a real job. This is how we're gonna lose viewers.
Yeah, right?
What?
This is exactly how we're gonna lose viewers.
Lose viewer.
Or viewer. Well, I mean, once it gets uploaded, it'll do the same thing.
This is true.
Yeah.
I just want to see ticket prices for people that are under 10.
Maybe it's free.
I don't know.
I don't.
Act
see
like you're gonna-
anything.
Act like you're gonna buy some,
No.
and then once it goes like, yeah, you gotta pay, and then you're just gonna be like,
Nope.
hot psych.
Yeah, no, Disney could probably make way more off of charging higher prices for tickets. But their concept is everything in the parks are so expensive that it's like when I went to Disney, it was like $1,000 per person for the entire week. And that was a while ago. That was before they like extended the park.
I just figured out a way to afford that. I think it's just a normal flat price for everyone.
Okay.
That's crazy.
They could definitely have charged more for kids. But then they also shut down, like they had a section of Disney that was pretty much like adult section that is no longer really in existence.
What section was that?
It's not technically in Disney, it's like a... There's like a strip, and I think it has like bars and clubs on it pretty much, but it's technically Disney property.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it's called anymore. I don't know what it's called. I went there once, so I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember talking about that with someone. But yeah, no, they're. And I think wasn't it like all the bars that were on there had to pay rent to Disney?
I don't remember, but I believe they ended up closing a lot of it down.
Or giving away the land or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I know. I mean, like, so a lot of the property, a lot of places on closed down. And
I mean, that would make sense though, because like, who wants to go there?
if you're in Disney, you usually
You're
have
gonna be there
kids
for
with.
your kid.
But some people do go to Disney just because they like Disney.
Yeah,
Like I know.
those type of people we call weird.
My dad dated one.
That's
Dad had like she would have gone. She used to go on trips to Disney by herself.
weird.
Like she'd go with a friend.
That's weird.
But it's
That's weird.
she went with us when we went to Disney.
Again, for the new viewer that came in, tell us how your day's going. If you got any questions, or you want us to talk about some random topic,
We're just picking up topics off the internet. So
Yeah,
if you
we
got
really
any
are.
topic for us, we can rant on about it for however long you please.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
Trace.
what?
Don't shoot me.
I'm not gonna shoot you. Sorry, I'm loading up a Nerf gun, and me and Chris have been shooting each other with Nerf guns all day. So, which Nerf? That's another thing.
Alright.
Nerf. That's another topic we can go on.
Yeah, we can.
Like Nerf is like overcharging everyone for like
Plastic toys that
and like
use air compression to
It's-
fire little darts.
it's not even that. Like here, like this is one that really gets me.
That
like,
gun costs $10. That one.
That little gun.
For something like that, okay. That
was the,
again.
that was
more
that was the
expensive than what it
nicest.
should be.
That was the
Yeah.
nicest, less expensive one that I could find.
Yeah, but like this one here,
I'll tell you what, the Vulcan was so expensive. They charged like almost what,
I think it's huge.
$70, $80,
Like, literally,
No,
and it didn't come with batteries.
the one toy company that I think overcharges everything is Lego.
Oh yeah,
Lego,
oh,
you could
God,
go.
Lego is the worst.
You could go get like a little tiny set,
that's
and it's like
70
$20.
But like this here, right? $69, right? And it shoots.
Foam darts with a
It shoots
rubber tip.
It shoots the same foam darts that I'm loading into this Nerf gun. Right?
Probably not as hard
But-
because this one fires pretty.
It wouldn't even make it to the wall.
Yeah, it really
see,
wouldn't.
mine should be pretty nice once I
This-
mod it a little bit more.
Literally,
hopefully.
what they're charging you for is that camera, which is like
Nothing.
a 650p action camera, and the microphone's built in, so you're hearing the ratcheting of everything,
Oh,
and it's just obnoxious.
There's a camera. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know they did
right
that. That's new.
Oh no, they
That's okay. That's new to me. I don't.
Yeah,
I this is news
this
to me.
is-
I didn't know they
this is-
made more technology into these things.
This is
but-
their second go at it. But
that thing has to be able to load and cock silently.
yeah, no.
And it
There's
can't.
no way.
No, there's no
No,
way. There's no way it can load and cock silently. It just doesn't work. The
How about the like Lego City?
This one,
Lego is
Oh.
ridiculous. Like, there's an average large size Lego set can run you like $100 to $150. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
what? Okay, I understand. Like, Legos are for older kids, I guess, because like if you're a little kid,
Well,
you're
I
gonna
mean-
wreck them.
I mean, like, no, that,
Not really. I mean, like
no,
Legos. Lego can really be from like young kids into adults
alright, like,
that still want to like build
Lego-
cities and that kind of stuff.
But- and I
Lego here,
That
like, this type of stuff here, like the Nexo Knights and whatnot, that's for little kids and whatnot.
but I mean, like,
there's,
like my brothers would have like the Star Wars Lego set.
and again,
and- but
for
I mean,
kids,
like-
but, these here,
Yeah, the architecture.
now, there's like 650 pieces.
Oh, yeah,
per
those are, like,
box. It's
adults.
insane.
Those are for adults or teenagers. Like,
And
those
they're
are not-
and they're easily like 200, 400
oh yeah, they're
dollars.
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. The one that I saw was
But Lego really, they really like have stuff for everyone. But I mean, like, it's so expensive for some of them, and like, I know my brothers are like
yeah,
really bad with Legos.
Like,
Like they
I
build
wanted-
something. And
I had that. I had the Ferrari.
the Ferrari.
Yeah.
I wanted to get this in my local the local what was it? Toys R Us. There we go. The local Toys R Us had that for like $200.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It was pretty bad.
But
They
then
got it
again-
around like Black Friday though, so
But then
it
again,
wasn't that bad.
But then again, if you look at the size of it, it's huge.
See,
Yeah,
like,
it
we're
was a
looking
pretty-
at
It was like a foot by like
Yeah, I mean it
it's
was
like a model
pretty,
car size.
Yeah.
decent,
It was-
no average model car size.
I mean, let's say that you had the
Um,
Lego Mindstorm set. You could actually put you could build two of the rotary engines in there, and actually have remote control if you wanted it. That's
I
how
think-
big it really
I
was.
Think, and I think that's with that type of stuff. This is new. Function. What's that?
Probably exactly what you're just
Probably. It's just they're
buying
going-
motors
they're
and
going- yeah, they're going under a
lights.
different name.
well, they probably do it for adults where you can go in and purchase individual parts like motors,
Yeah,
lights.
it's literally what it is. They're
Yeah, it shows them how to do electronics and that kind of
That's
stuff
cool.
with them.
That is
That's
really
cool.
cool.
Because there was always
I
the
mean,
Mindstorm kits that
I
had
remember-
like basic rotary engines and that had
Yeah.
sensors and stuff. But they're trying to push more into robotics so that you could have like, you know, your
Skills in
your,
it before you're even
Yeah,
knowing you're learning about it.
and you could have like your 3rd graders, 5th graders learning
Without giving
on
them
this
actual...
platform. Yeah. And so they're learning how to build robots at such a young age.
Yeah, that's true.
It gives them a broader way of thinking,
Which, I mean, that's a great thing and whatnot.
but it needs to be
that's
taught correctly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the only thing.
These are the ones that I love. The Bionicle.
Yeah,
I remember
Those-
having a whole.
I
bunch of
remember
these
watching the
guys.
TV shows of Bionicles, and I always
Oh, they
bought...
only got 6 or no 5.
They're on a whole different... Like, you can't even buy the old ones anymore. Like, I like the old ones where you had, like, it came with the neon-colored marbles that you
Oh,
could
yeah.
shoot them across
Yeah.
the room, or if you hit someone, it would leave a welt.
Oh,
Of
man.
course, I'd be the one
But
that
then again,
like
like-
that as a kid, but
No, I mean, if you think about it, like kids nowadays, it's like everyone's so paranoid about kids getting hurt.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying. Like,
I don't know, I fell down the steps a few times as a kid.
yeah,
I
I mean,
like
we all-
falling down the steps.
Yeah,
Well,
I remember,
but I wasn't a kid at the time. I
Yeah,
was a freshman in
we're
high
not-
school when that
We're not
happened.
gonna touch on this subject.
I mean, like, I've never broken a bone, but,
See, I can't say that because I've broken many a bone.
One,
you know, knock on
Two.
wood, like,
I can't
1,
count.
2, 3, 4.
There's no way you only broke
10.
your fingers once.
Well, I'm just counting in general.
I broke that nail, actually. I
You know what, Chris?
yeah.
I broke a nail once, you
Oh
know.
no!
Doing stupidest thing. I'm like, we're walking from
you-
recess.
You broke your fingernail scratching your ear.
No. This one was actually kind of weird, and it was a little disgusting. So like maybe a little bit NSFW, but you know whatever. We were coming in from recess, going back into the lunchroom, and like there's this huge chain link fence, and like I just grab hold of the fence to keep the enclosing on me, like every other kid did. Except me decided to try to close,
But
which
it's still more reliable than the Wi-Fi.
yeah.
There's
A
gonna
hell
be
of a
an
lot
Ethernet
more.
cable going up that wall, in through the ceiling, and then drop on that wall.
Which you could.
Which would be super easy rather than have it run through the floor, run around the floor in my room.
All right.
Like, I could run along the wall, but
I don't
it'd be
know. I
easier
don't
to
know
go
if
through.
this is any better. But,
I can check though, but you might hear.
It should be better.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Hopefully. Sorry about that lag. Like. Ah.
What?
We're
Oh, we offline again.
all fine.
Huge chain link.
Oh, we're way behind. It's way behind us.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's saying we're off. Ooh. It was back at Chris's story on the chain link fence. Damn.
That's way behind.
So it's probably still live
Yeah,
going
percent.
for the people who
Yeah.
are watching it. If they can hear us.
Yeah.
We are back live technically now,
Yeah, that is true. We are back live.
but now it's not playing on the side.
But anyway, going back to the
Disney stories.
Disney thing
Yeah.
was we were walking through Animal Kingdom and
Oh my god!
you know exactly
I
where I'm
know
going
this
with
story. This sorry.
this. I was like, I
Mm.
was young. I don't remember how old I was. I was young when I first went to Disney. I didn't like it at all. I'm probably one of the very few people that says, "Hey, I don't like going to Disney. Do not recommend it," kind of thing. And we're just me and my parents are just walking through. And my dad was like, "Hey, look at the squirrel," and he points at the squirrel. But it's not like he like extends his arm out and points it, gets like his finger like within like an inch of the squirrel's face. He holds it like at his side and he's like, "Hey, look at the squirrel," and he points to it. And this squirrel leaps from the fence and latches onto his finger
Wow.
and bites him. And my dad, his first reaction was, "Okay, the squirrel just scratched me and whatnot." Once the squirrel left, he looked at his finger and he's like, "No, it bit me. It definitely, it bit me. That's not good." I'll be right back. And he goes down to the medical thing. And then the med officer was like, he told him what happened and whatnot, and they laughed at him. They said, "Go rinse it off go wash it out in the sink. Here's some Neosporin, and here's a Band-Aid."
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
And they laughed at him when he said a squirrel bit him.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. The day we got home,
Yeah.
my dad, he got called up by CDC, World Health Organization. He got called up by everyone trying to figure out what was going on. And he was on the phone a good, most of the day with it. And it was hilarious. He was not happy.
You know what?
I wouldn't be either.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe, you go to see these meds, the EMTs and stuff, and, they laugh at you because a squirrel bit you, but,
It can have rabies.
yeah. Or, I know
And
it's a very, very small animal, but it's still an animal.
Yeah. And I believe the two highest carriers when it comes to rabies are squirrels and raccoons, aren't they?
I don't know for certain. We have the computer though.
We do have a computer. That's glitching out. Crazy
Yeah.
with this.
I'll tell you
We're
what.
probably gonna end this pretty soon because the stream thing is glitching out right now.
Yes.
Well, you are also trying to stream music.
That is true. So that's probably.
We could always, shut the music off and just have the open ambient air.
We could. I'm going to do that right now.
That
So
works.
that,
I don't know, maybe it'll work. If it does, whatever. If it doesn't, that's fine too.
Now, realistically, if we had done the podcast after everyone else went to sleep,
Oh no, I'm
we
wrong.
should have been
Wow.
fine.
The most common carrier of the disease is raccoons. Other animals often found to have rabies are foxes, bats, skunks, and coyotes.
Wow.
Coyotes? I'm surprised with coyotes.
I'm not really surprised about that. I definitely knew raccoons did.
Yeah,
raccoons I knew were on the top.
Because that's the first thing everybody worries about when they get bit by a raccoon.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, I have rabies.
Well, that's one of the main reasons to avoid contact with them.
What I'm surprised is more than 90% of rabies cases are in the United States.
Yeah.
That just shows how dumb we are.
Yeah.
Because we keep going, oh, we need to take more land for people, and it's like,
It's not even like
There
that.
goes Allie with her environmental.
I'm sorry. It's not
No, it's fine.
environmental,
It's fine.
but-
We're all.
But it's not even like that. It's more like, hey, look, it's an animal. Let me just poke it with a stick.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
It's like, okay, could you just not? Could you not?
I don't care how small
I
it
mean,
is.
My parents will tell you this when they went to Arizona after their wedding and whatnot. The first thing that they were met with the next morning was a family of skunks that was living underneath their log cabin.
Of course.
And the manager at the time was all worried about it and whatnot, and he was trying to figure out a way to get him out there. And my dad was like, "You touch my skunks, we're leaving." My dad loved his skunks and called them his skunks because they were underneath their cabin and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they didn't bother anyone.
Well, as
See,
long
they're
as you
not a
don't mess with them.
problem.
Yeah.
Most animals will not harm you if you're
If you
But
don't,
It's
going to mess with them.
I don't even think it's the idea of
we went offline.
Yeah, I know. You see, it's been doing that the entire time. It's going on offline, resuming on that type of
Yeah.
thing.
It's so glitchy.
It
Whatever.
But it happens. But the idea of people being afraid of it, certain animals, like coyotes and raccoons and whatnot. I've had a fox literally come up to me, sniff my shoe, and then try and take my sandwich from me.
It
in
happens.
New Jersey.
We had
And it happens.
And I mean, because I wasn't afraid of it, because I knew it's more afraid of me than I am of it,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
we had gone camping once, and we had like just started a fire. This camping trip was like the camping trip from hell, though. Like this is one of those like camp
Camping trip
like
from
like
hell.
why did we come? Like this is not.
This was a bad idea.
Yeah, but like it was like overall, I'm sure it was a
No
great
bueno.
time. I don't remember any of the great times from it. It was a long time ago. I was a little kid, but
it may have been a great time, but I don't remember.
I don't remember any of the great times. I remember sitting at the like picnic table outside of our cabin, and like a raccoon like ran up, jumped on the table, grabbed a marshmallow from the open bag of marshmallows, and darted behind the tree. We're like,
that's funny.
we're like, oh, okay, yeah, like we're camping. It's the woods. There's gonna be animals. No big deal.
Yeah.
We're sitting there later on, and like not much later, the same raccoon runs up, jumps on the table, grabs the whole bag, and beats feet in the woods with the bag of marshmallows.
I
Wow.
would have chased after that.
We're sitting there like
no.
we're like
you are not-
dumbfounded. We're like, what just happened? And this was like this was the camping trip that was like okay. I was like that was like the first night we were there. Like the second night, it was like all right, we're hanging out. But we're hanging out. We have two cabins. We're with one of my friends' families and my family. They're up on like this hill, and then there's like this slope down to where ours is. And we're like, cool, they're right next to each other. And then me, being me, I was at the top of the hill. I was at the bottom of the hill real quick. I fell all the way down this rocky, slippery slope.
You are clumsy, aren't you?
Oh, I think my friend was like messing around with me and like pushed me, and then I went to the bottom, but
Without her.
without her. And
Yeah, that was
she was like and it's like okay. So then I'm like scraped up to like bloody hell at this point. This is day 2 of camping trip.
Bloody hell.
This was like day 2.
Day 2. Fatality.
Okay, over the second night, we woke up the next day. We had a cooler outside.
The cooler is gone.
Cooler was there. Nothing left in the cooler. Cooler had bear teeth.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
There wasn't anything in the cooler. Like it was there because we were going to go fishing the next day, so we could take it with us. But it apparently smelled enough like food that was in it before that the bear decided that he wanted it. And there was like bite marks in it, claw marks. And we're like, alrighty.
I can't remember if this was like a joke or something, but again, my dad, he loves photography. And for some reason, I remember him telling me this because but then again, I don't remember if this was a joke or this actually happened to him. From what I understand, it was either him or somebody else trying to like take a photo of a bunch of deer. I want to say it was a joke that he said, but it's still a funny joke, and I can picture this happening to a bunch of people. And this was like when it was like the 35 millimeters with the film and whatnot, and the guy's struggling trying to get the lens to focus on the deer, but it can't focus on the deer, and he can't figure it out why. And he's not like looking up to see where the deer is to get like an idea of where it is. He's just
To get an idea.
English is difficult some days.
Deer. An
deer.
idea. An eye on the deer.
Of what idea?
And then the next time he looks up, the deer is literally right here and licks him.
Oh man, it gets right up to his face and everything.
The whole time, the reason why I couldn't focus it was because the deer kept moving towards him.
Every time he went to focus it for a further away location, it was closer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And again, I can't remember if that happened to my dad or if it was like a joke my dad always said concerning he liked photography so much.
All right,
It's
Trace.
just funny.
You got another weird thing from the internet.
I have a new challenge for you.
Oh god. What's this new challenge?
So without sounding cute at all,
Oh god.
you have to say the word bubbles.
Bubbles. How is that? That's not possible.
Yep.
That's not. Is it possible?
Bubbles?
It states
Bubbles.
right here, it is very difficult to say bubbles without sounding cute.
But bubbles. Like,
Well,
how does...
technically that's cheating because females lose automatically.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I asked you.
Bubbles.
That's why I asked you, because you're like,
At that point, it just sounds funny, and you won that at that point.
exactly. So like, if you say it in like a Morgan Freeman voice, I don't know.
Can you
I
even do
can't
it?
even do Morgan.
No, I don't think you could do Morgan Freeman.
Man, I wish I could do Sam Elliott. Are you kidding me? Sam Elliott has that man has a sexy voice.
The word bubbles is just like
Bubbles.
It's not.
Bubbles.
It's just so weird.
I'll tell you what.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
It reminds me of my joke. It's a really bad prison joke.
All right, let's not talk about. All right, someone who has diarrhea is technically their own shit.
Okay,
Oh my
that's.
I mean, with that whole stomach bug going around, you never know, man.
I mean, that's so true. Like, you were literally sick of your own shit.
Yeah,
That's funny. That is hilarious.
yeah.
Oh,
It's whatever, man.
Well, I think we accomplished what we were looking for to do.
Yeah, we're just like randomly.
Randomness.
Yeah.
Oh, it works. I like this. This is a lot of fun. I wish the other one could be as random, but I guess we gotta keep that one. But we gotta have to find more stuff to do on that one. Like I feel like if we make segments of it, like break it up a little bit rather than just talking.
Well, I mean, and I can keep this one going.
If we have a random one and a regular one, that'd be fine.
I mean, all right. If the person that's watching wants to comment or chat to us saying, "Hey, you want to see this more often" or whatnot, and for the people that are watching it, like
Later on, leave a comment.
Leave a comment saying, "Hey, I want to see more of this," and we can keep doing this. Because me and this crew are always in contact, and we'll have some other people that are here
jumping on
every once in a while.
Huh?
How would we do that if you're?
I don't know.
Skype. This records it through the desktop.
Okay, so you just have to hook it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, literally.
That'd be great. I would love to. That would literally. We were talking about bringing our like deep thought conversations that we usually have on Skype
right?
to, like.
Yeah, but some of these conversations.
We can go from like the deepest stuff to talking about how your body can be sick of its own shit.
The funny thing is, some of these conversations we've had on Skype, they're just so out there.
Yes.
Like it just doesn't make any sense.
I mean, and it's anywhere from like,
what is life? What is the world? To why is bubbles funny?
Yeah, right.
Why is saying the word bubbles?
And we literally sat, like, I think it was like 3 of us that sat there in a Skype call saying bubbles repeatedly. And it just got funnier and funnier throughout the night.
Yeah.
It's great.
So, like, this snow in the south, right?
Oh, man.
It's probably going to be like...
It's such a bad snowstorm.
I'll tell you what. We got like 4 inches down here, man. I mean, like, I'm from Massachusetts and all. And I'm used to getting
No, you're not
from Mass. You live in Mass.
New Jersey, but you go to college in Massachusetts, and that's where your heart is in Massachusetts.
Absolutely. I want to go skiing right now.
All right, we're going Monday.
Okay. Here, if we go to this thing where I would love to call my home like Georgia. My uncle, my cousin's school closed early yesterday.
Because they got
No, they didn't even get snow yet. They closed 2 hours early because there was a good chance of snow. It wasn't even cloudy out yet.
Okay, first off, Georgia doesn't know how to plow.
They don't. Georgia does not.
New Jersey barely knows how to plow. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
But no,
that is very true. Pennsylvania, you know it's a good plowing state when a plow passes you and there are sparks flying underneath the truck because of the plow in front of you.
So that's what I passed going to work the other day.
That's what I passed in North Jersey while it was raining.
Yeah,
North Jersey's good with that.
North Jersey knows how to plow. South Jersey does not know how to plow.
Wow, we're really
South Jersey, they just like drive around with their plows up, and then like North Jersey, it's snowing like a couple miles up, but then like you go a couple miles and it's started to rain.
Yeah.
They don't even bother to pull the plows up.
Oh
It's
no,
gonna go.
yeah.
They're just gonna keep on scraping the rain out of the way and like damaging the hell out of everything.
Oh, yeah, the plow, the road,
It's horrible.
Oh, it's just so funny.
And then we have to turn around and like fill them all in with asphalt.
That just
And
gets
then
ripped
even
up for us.
that, you have to wait for at least 4 cars to lose their steering differentials
Before
Yeah.
in those potholes before they even consider fixing it.
Exactly.
This is why there's always road work. There can be road work in New Jersey
At least
forever,
it's better
and
than-
it won't fix all the problems.
At least it's better than the Pennsylvania phantom traffic jams.
Oh, they have those in Connecticut too.
Oh yeah, I know. You
What?
literally going into Pennsylvania. I don't know what road it is, but it doesn't matter what road you're on in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
You can be driving there, and it can be any time during the day. At random moments, you're at a traffic jam. You don't know why.
And you could be on a highway and you just have like all this traffic
All of a sudden, all this traffic,
and there's like
and then
just a couple more miles forward and then it clears out.
yeah,
There's no problem moving.
and there's no
What?
cops. There's no
Yeah.
That's so weird.
My family's dubbed it the phantom traffic jam because we've always encountered them.
It's like oh, apparently like there's a time warp here
Yeah.
where cars just magically appear in the way.
Okay, my dad being a Star Trek fan and myself being a Star Trek fan, my dad always says it's a quantum singularity.
Of course.
It's a quantum singularity rift that's disrupting everything. I don't know how true that is, but I mean that again, that's never been proven nor disproven. Sorry, I'm going on my Star Trek rants.
Of course.
That's whatever.
No, nobody else here really cares about Star Trek, so
I could go ranting on about, I don't know, pick a poster. We're sitting in my room. We're sitting in my room. I could go on a rant about pretty much every poster in here,
Yeah.
except for like, I don't know. I don't think I can go on a full-on rant about.
Well, 2 of them are the same.
Well, 2 of them are the same. They're not the same
Two of them are the
poster,
same.
but they're the same concept.
Uh,
I had 2 superheroes, 2
That are from the
Doctor
same-
Who
that are from the same
universe.
universe.
They're both Marvel. And then I have my DC villain poster on the other side.
Yeah, which I don't like that villain, but I can't say anything.
And then I have, if you go on to the small poster,
yeah,
I have
two
my
animes.
2 different animes. I have my poster that's my reminder for the film fest I'm doing. And then I have,
Oh, that poster.
yeah, it's not a poster. It's actually,
It's
a
literally-
newspaper.
it's a
Oh,
newspaper.
really?
it's a newspaper posted
Oh,
up on the
wow.
wall. And then if you go,
That's hilarious.
I have a ton of stuff hanging off my walls. It's kind of funny.
More than I do.
And then
I have like 2 things.
you don't have that much wall.
You're right.
I also have my Harry
Actually,
Potter.
no.
I could not go on a rant about Harry Potter. I could not.
I could.
I
Really?
I like